We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Mike Minor gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
At the plate, Henry Chavis. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Standing in now, number 8, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. In his career against Mike Minor, comes in with 6 hits in 19 tries. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looking at his career totals, Hence enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Belted high in the air out to left. Back on it is the left fielder, still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
To the plate now, Craig Biggio.
The second baseman.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he is in there. So a struggle that time for him in center field. And as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the plate.
Bagwell.
In now, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. From the stretch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Bouncing ball toward the hole. Frazier is there, and there are 2 away now.
That is it. The shortstop, Correa.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And over to third now is the runner.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Houston. Zach Greinke gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Now at the plate, Willie Calhoun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Willie Calhoun.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours in the plane with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the payoff pitch home. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. No home runs just yet, and 3 driven in. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And 2-2. Fouled off. Calhoun aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
A bare hand for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting third, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
So next to the plate for Texas, Nate Walker trying to get him started again following the double play. Here it comes.
Nope, that's inside.
2 out, nobody on. Out of play.
Ball.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jose Altuve. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next up for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score it 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Here's the first pitch to him. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Maldonado, a native of Puerto Rico. He was selected in the 27th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Pudge Rodriguez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Stays alive, still 0-2. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lofton is right there, one down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Striding in, Nelson Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate, Michael Young, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Runner at second here with one man out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Danny.
Up next for the Rangers, Danny Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The set and the 1-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike two. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for Texas. It remains 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Kenny Lofton, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch of the at-bat. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Swinging a looper to left. Here comes Calhoun, but that's going to fall in front of him for a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
How about it? third base.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Henry Chavis. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over, runner's back. The 1-0 home. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A runner at first with no outs here. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And that misses as well. Ball four, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, number 8. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Ball one.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. First and second here with nobody out. Lays off 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
I got 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Stepping up now, Craig Biggio, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell, as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Rafael Montero is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Now batting, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Outside, 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And now it'll be the catcher, Martin Maldonado. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And that's low, ball 4.
The center fielder, number 7, Kenny.
Coming to the plate again, Kenny Lofton, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros 7 and the Rangers nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Todd Frazier now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. And it's fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Left fielder, Willie Calhoun.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
3-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He loses him on ball 4.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Elvis.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 7 and the Rangers nothing. Stepping in, Henry Chavis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Standing in, number 8. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball in.
Seven runs, only 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cruz.
Stepping up to the plate, Craig Biggio. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And stepping up is the shortstop, Nate Walker.
Nate Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Pudge Rodriguez. Line drive, base hit to right.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
At the plate now, Nelson Cruz. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
2 balls.
For the current campaign, Cruz averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly .250. Three and 0 now.
I got 3-0.
No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for the Rangers to this point. Swinging on 3-0, and he can't keep it fair, so it'll be 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Young. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Outside, that's the ball.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. First and second now, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeff Bagwell. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Jeff Bagwell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Cruz is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Cruz is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're still in control, 7-0. Now at the plate, Danny Santana looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Line to the right side. Pence is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Ready for another chance? Ronald Guzman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Todd Frazier will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So now to the plate, Todd Frazier. Ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
That's
2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and this ball is crushed deep down the right field line, and no one will track it down. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Hit back up the middle. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Frazier shading to his right, makes the play, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready for another shot now, Martin Maldonado. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Kenny Lofton. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
In now, Henry Chavis, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. On the move is Lofton. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Calhoun makes the play for out number 3. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 7 and the Rangers nothing. Striding in once again, Elvis Andrus. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. Here it comes now to Andrus.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The 0-2 delivery. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the first out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in, Nate Walker. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
A ball and a strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. That's wide, 2-0. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Here's the 2-0. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it 7-1 now.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Framber Valdez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Stepping in now, Michael Young. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a strike. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. We're through 6 full. Astros lead this one 7-1. Jesse Chavis comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in once again, number 8 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
Ball.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Another full count pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Craig Biggio. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jeff Bagwell. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Fastball well outside.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And that's too high, ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Hard hit at third. Frazier's up with it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1. They're on top 7-1.
7th inning, correct.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Danny Santana.
Danny Santana.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman. No hits to this point. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-1 home.
Ball inside.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Todd
Striding
Frazier.
into the box, Todd Frazier. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing, so I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate, see if they can get him to chase something.
A ball and a strike now. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now to the plate, Willie Calhoun, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 delivery.
That's a ball.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Runners are at first and second with one away. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Here's another 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-0.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. Line to the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. They're down 7-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Altuve. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Jose Altuve.
Now the pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
So striding in, Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
A bouncer to the left side. Frazier is there. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and up next the former Angel Martin Maldonado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1 home.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kenny Roscoe.
To the plate now, Kenny Lofton, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 home. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1 left for Houston. They're on top 7-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Nate Walker.
Nate Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few. Those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Beautiful diving stop. The throw. How about that?
Now batting, catcher, Rodriguez.
So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that means Pudge Rodriguez will dig into bat at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike. Ball 3.
Nelson Cruz will be next. 1 out, nobody on. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Ball.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Two balls and a strike now. Runners on first with 1 down. Again, another foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
The 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. there's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, Michael Young, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Danny Santana would be next. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
Count is 3-1.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
The batter, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
First offering on its way. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Now back, first baseman,
Joe Smith answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
Stepping into the box, Ronald Guzman. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Another look here at the gorgeous catch that strands the bases loaded. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Nick Goody enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. set to start the ninth in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Henry Chavis. Here's the first pitch to him.
Whoa, down. That's a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Here's the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. Hence waits on deck. The 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hunter.
Standing in, number 8. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the stretch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Craig Biggio will be next. And the payoff pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Once again, a 3-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
In now, Craig Biggio. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Two and 0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 now. None out, runners at first and second. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
At the plate, Jeff Bagwell, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So striding forward now, Carlos Correa. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope. Ball one.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Popped up. Frazier is calling for it. And that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They're on top 7-1. Now to the plate, Todd Frazier. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The third baseman, Todd Frazier.
He's set and the pitch. In there, strike one. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Comes set and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pence is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Number 5, Willie Calhoun.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Willie Calhoun. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 misses above the zone for a ball.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is fouled at the plate. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here it comes.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Elvis Andrus is on deck. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
He's going to be
struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here it comes now to Andrus. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
The count is 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Oh, and he just fans on it out there at second as it gets right by him.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
From the belt, the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Two and 0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and the run is in to score from second to third now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
At the plate now, Pudge Rodriguez. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Houston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Greinke takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Mike Minor only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 14 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.